All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Nice to have you with us. Hello, Binance user 80,131. How's it going? So today, let's actually, you know what? Let's start with CoinMarketCap today. Instead of jumping into the news like we usually do, let's do the opposite. Let's take a look at the crypto market. So Bitcoin is at $37,544.28. I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. It's up 5.89% in the last 24 hours, up 7.31% in the last 7 days. Let's go look at the like general crypto stuff and see what's going on. The global crypto market cap is $1.38 trillion. That's pretty impressive. A 3.44% increase over the last day. The total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is $61.8 billion, which makes a 40.20% increase. The total volume in DeFi is currently $6.05 billion, 9.79% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $54.35 billion, which is 87.95% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 52.39%, an increase of 0.69% over the day. So people are buying Bitcoin, as we can see down here. That makes sense. The Fear and Greed Index is at 74. That's pretty good. Ethereum is up 2.21% in the last 24 hours, up 5.95% in the last 7 days to $1,930.66. We're closer to 2,000 than 1,700. That's interesting. That's a big change. Let's go through the main 20 here, and then we'll go and see the biggest winners, biggest losers, and everything. BNB is up 1.63% in the last 24 hours, up 8.31% in the last 7 days to $250.43. XRP is down 0.39% in the last 24 hours, up 12.12% in the last 7 days to 68 cents 67. Sol from Solana is up 10.44% in the last 24 hours, up 10.59% in the last 7 days to $47.69. Data from Cardano is up 6.11% in the last 24 hours, up 22.43% in the last 7 days to 37 cents 79. Dogecoin is at 7 cents 654, up 2.87% in the last 24 hours, up 11.38% in the last 7 days. TRX from Tron is up 1.78% in the last 24 hours, up 0.46% in the last 7 days to 10 cents 03. Leak from Chainlink is up 11.42% in the last 24 hours, up a 38.46% in the last 7 days to $15.48. Toncoin is down 4.11% in the last 24 hours, up 12% in the last 7 days to $2.50. Matic on Polygon is at 83 cents 07, up 7.75% in the last 24 hours, up 25.26% in the last 7 days. That's an impressive rate of growth right there. So Matic is closer to 20 cents above XRP than it was. It used to be usually 10 cents. So when I see XRP above Matic, like I did a few days ago, I'm like, okay, there's something going on with Ripple. There's some news, right? That explains this. And when I see Matic this far ahead, there's some news that explains it. So it's actually interesting to look at the market before we look at the news, and then it explains why certain things are happening. So try to remember this during the news section here. Dot from Polkadot is up 2.90% in the last 24 hours, up 10.06% in the last 7 days to $5.15. Litecoin is at $75.18, up 2.29% in the last 24 hours, up 7.4% in the last 7 days. SHIB is up 4.32% in the last 24 hours, up 9.03% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin Cash is up 2.75% in the last 24 hours, up 5.34% in the last 7 days to $251.43. AVAX from Avalanche, AVAX, is up 7.54% in the last 24 hours, 16.8% in the last 7 days to $13.82. All right, that's pretty interesting. Let's look at the biggest losers first, because that's always more depressing. Ton from Ton Coin, we talked about that, is the biggest loser for now, for today, at 4.34% down. That can change anytime, right? SWE is down 2.72% in the last 24 hours. Still up 26.12% in the last 7 days to 58 cents 25. CRV Curve Dow token is down 1.29% in the last 24 hours. Still up 9.87% in the last 7 days to 56 cents 45. Cake for Pancake Swap is down 1.19% in the last 24 hours. Still up 35.08% in the last 7 days to $2.13. This is why we're in the greed section and not in the fear section of the market. And I usually don't talk about them for some reason, because they're never like exactly, they're not in the top 20 and they're not usually in the top losers or winners. But today, Eunice said Leo is down 1.02%, which puts them in the top. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers so far today, because they're down more than 1%. That's how good the market is today. So they're down 1.02%, up 4.37% in 7 days, down 1.02 in the last 24 hours, and they're at $4.04. Everything else is under 1%, and it's generally closer to 0 than it is to 1% down. So that's that. Let's look at the biggest winners so far. Huobi token HT up 22.01% in the last 24 hours, up 20.43% in the last 7 days to $2.93. Pepe, the meme coin, up 16.38% in the last 24 hours, up 19.3% in the last 7 days. Rune from Thorchain is up 14.54% in the last 24 hours to $3.82, up 34.02% in the last 7 days. Gala is up 13.17% in the last 24 hours, 34.62% in the last 7 days to 2 cents 534. And we have Link that we talked about earlier, comes in 5th place in the top winners so far today. And then I'll read the next two really quickly, because they're also in the top, like above 11% up. So when we talk about the biggest 5 losers, they were losing more than 1% in the top 5. And the top 5 winners are winning are going up more than 11%. So AR from Arweave is up 12.13% in the last 24 hours, 27.85% in the last 7 days to $7.87. And then we have Sol from Solana, up 12.26% in the last 24 hours, up 13.32% in the last 7 days to $48.44. So that kind of covers our markets, so we know what's going on today already. Then let's go back to Cryptopolitan and take a look at the news. Yesterday we talked about XRPL users uniting to combat fake XUM wallet plugin on Chrome Store. We didn't talk about Bitwalla's Phoenix-like revival. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. Bitwalla's revival powered by Striga, a game changer in European crypto banking. By the way, before I get more into this, hi Binance user 695BA, Sanusiak user E1E53. Thanks for the good job. Thanks so much. God bless you and your family. Comment. That's wholesome. That's a nice change. Hi Waled09. Adnan Khalid, nice and hi. Nice to have you with us. Thanks for jumping in and joining us. And if you have any comments or anything, just say what it refers to, because I see your comments after certain articles sometimes, not during the article itself. I'm perfectly willing to jump back and talk about something we already talked about if you have something interesting you want to say or to add, or an opinion. We've had a conversation before about the Federal Reserve and how it works and things like that before on here. So between those in the comments and myself. So, and also you can discuss things between each other in the comments. That's always been something really funny to me. I love it. All right, Bitwalla's revival powered by Striga, a game changer in European crypto banking. Striga partnership streamlines Bitwalla's path amid regulatory hurdles. So European crypto banking platform Bitwalla, previously known as Nuri, has made a triumphant return after temporarily ceasing operations in 2022. Bitwala is now back in action under its original name thanks to a strategic partnership with Striga, a banking infrastructure company. This development comes after the company filed for insolvency in August 2022, citing liquidity issues exacerbated by the Terra crash and a broader crypto bear market. After shutting down operations in October 2022, Bitwala urged its 500,000 users to withdraw their assets before year end. However, Bitwala's resurgence brings new hope to the European crypto banking scene. Bitwala and Striga revealed their partnership, aiming to revamp Bitwala's services and bring them back to the forefront of the crypto banking industry. Striga is providing Bitwala with banking and crypto as a service, which empowers the crypto banking app with trading and card issuing functionalities. Bitwala CEO Dennis Daber expressed enthusiasm about the collaboration, emphasizing the value Striga adds to Bitwala's offering. Hi, Sororelli. Hi, Type 1980. I talk about anything with you guys. I just don't do boxes. Sorry about that. I know a lot of you are on this platform for the boxes. But in chat, you can discuss boxes with each other. That's fine. El Salvador embraces Lightning Network for crypto ATMs. Lightning Network boosts El Salvador's crypto ATMs, revolutionizing transaction speed and cost. El Salvador's crypto-friendly policies continue to attract investment and innovation. The nation aspires to become a financial center following Singapore's successful model. Not surprising. Could become the Singapore or Hong Kong or whatever financial hub of South America. Gemini UK adopts trust compliance, limits crypto transfers to registered VASPs. Gemini's UK operations to allow crypto transfers only with trust registered VASPs from November 17th. The exchange's new policy aligns with UK travel rule regulations requiring disclosure of transaction participant details. Initially, 58 companies, including Coinbase and Binance.us, are verified for outgoing transfers under Gemini's new framework. So it's the Travel Rule Universal Solution Technology. That's what TRUST stands for, just so you know, if you're not used to that. And VASP is a virtual asset service provider, if you're not familiar with the acronyms, so you guys know. And the rules in that region have gotten much bigger, like much more intricate, especially the UK. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's get back to this. So crypto and democracy clash. What's going on? Let's take a look at this. So crypto is disrupting traditional finance and raising questions about democratic decision-making and funding. Project Catalyst within the Cardano ecosystem advocates for decentralized governance and finance. Decentralization in crypto mimics direct democracy, giving stakeholders a voice but complicates consensus due to diverse opinions. This is an interesting article if you want to check out the paradox of direct democracy and decentralized communities. It's actually really interesting to read on your own. Take time to think about it. Circle weighs its option for IPO next year. A close look. That's interesting. Circle, the company behind the USDC stablecoin, is considering an IPO in 2024. That's an initial public offering. So that means they would sell shares, basically. They would go public. So any of us random people could buy a share of Circle. This follows a failed attempt to go public via a SPAC merger in 2022 at a $9 billion valuation. Circle is engaging with financial advisors to prepare for the potential IPO, though details are not yet finalized. The company's strategic aim to become a publicly listed U.S. entity is part of its long-term vision. That's fascinating. So they're moving towards a 2024 IPO, initial public offering. That'd be really good for crypto if one of the stable coins or more than one were publicly traded, because a publicly traded company has to follow a lot more stringent rules than a non-publicly traded company when it comes to transparency and other things to do with finances. For some reason, the crypto ATM industry is thriving. I love that. I hope they explain the reason. Despite the crypto industry's overall downturn and increased regulatory scrutiny, the crypto ATM sector is experiencing growth. Crypto ATMs provide a way for individuals to convert fiat to cryptocurrency, appealing to those avoiding traditional banking systems. The number of global crypto ATMs continues to rise, with 32,521 machines in operation as of October, signaling a resilient demand. Yeah, I thought there were fewer than 10,000, but I haven't been paying attention every month. So, to some, these machines are more than just transaction points. They are beacons of a lingering crypto anarchist dream, a dream where financial systems are overturned and redefined. This dream is epitomized by entities like Shitcoins Club, a European operator with a bold disregard for the banking status quo. They and others like them, including Luxembourg-based Bitgamo, champion a vision of crypto that upholds privacy and autonomy over the regulated order. Bitgamo's virtual crypto ATM service shirks conventional financial safeguards with unapologetic brazenness, signaling a stark divergence from the prevailing winds of regulation and oversight. This defiance isn't without its risks or critics. Detractors point to the potential for malfeasance, with crypto ATMs becoming a nexus for money laundering and other illicit activities. This is a narrative that operators are aware of but seem unfazed by, as they continue to chart a course that's loyal to the core principles of cryptocurrency's mysterious progenitor, Satoshi Nakamoto. Despite the regulatory squeeze and the pervasive somber mood in the larger crypto market, the crypto ATM industry seems not just to endure, but to flourish. The industry is not just holding the line, it's advancing. Plans for new physical ATMs by Bitgamo are on the horizon, and their daily transaction volume suggests a business far from the brink of hibernation. Interesting. So that's a growing sector. Robinhood set to expand its crypto services into the United Kingdom. Robinhood has announced that it is gearing up for an expansion of its services into the UK, revenue challenges amid its expansion plans. So the well-known trading platform is gearing up for significant expansions in both the European Union and the United Kingdom. The company's third quarter earnings statement revealed its imminent plans to initiate crypto trading in the EU and commence brokerage operations in the UK in the upcoming weeks. They want to bolster their presence in the UK. That kind of makes sense. This action follows new regulatory requirements mandating crypto firms to provide clear risk labels and implement system changes, effective as of October 8th. However, despite Robinhood's remarkable strides, the firm noted a 55% decrease in crypto-related revenue for the third quarter compared to the same period a year earlier. The platform's earnings from cryptocurrency transactions dwindled to $23 million, signaling a significant decline from the previous quarter. They also observed a 13% drop in transaction revenues for equities quarter over quarter. The company experienced a dip in crypto trading revenues, falling from $38 million in the first 3 months of 2023 to $31 million in the second quarter, before experiencing the latest decline reported in the third quarter. Wow. Which is now $23 million. Okay. Lionel Messi becomes the co-owner of Crew Esports organization. First, let me say welcome to the show, Andre Lopez 0219, Choco 13, Faisal Bashri, and Banzal Boy. Nice to have you with us. It's fun. Soccer sensation Lionel Messi has taken on the role of co-owner at Crew Esports organization, soccer and its influence in the gaming industry. He made a sensational stride into the realm of esports, stepping into the role of co-owner at Crew Esports, an announcement recently unveiled by the organization. The news was shared via video where Sergio Leonel Aguero, a distinguished Argentine footballer and the founder and owner of Crew, revealed Messi's latest involvement in the organization. So it's multiple Argentinian players that own this. That's cool. So they're close friends. That's why he got involved. This move solidified Lionel Messi's partnership with Crew Esports as the organization promptly updated its Instagram page, officially welcoming Messi as one of its co-owners. The association became between Aguero and Messi, both esteemed Argentine soccer figures, not only signifies a new professional connection, but also highlights their mutual interests within Crew. Aguero expressed his elation at having Messi on board, emphasizing the honor it brings to Crew. Nice. All right. FTX Alameda linked wallets move $38 million more in assets. So FTX and Alameda Research have transferred an additional $38.5 million worth of assets to exchanges with $31.2 million in SOL. So that's Solana tokens. Since November 8th, a total of $350 million over 36 assets have been moved. They are allowed to sell off tokens in weekly batches with $50 million the first week and $100 million in subsequent weeks. It's to pay off debts. CFPB proposes extended oversight of digital payment services. Hi, I'm Valentino. Welcome to the show. The United States CFPB has proposed a new law that will seek to supervise non-bank digital wallet and app providers, addressing consumer protection gaps in the digital industry. The United States Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has recently unveiled a proposal aimed at extending its supervisory authority to encompass large non-bank digital wallets and app providers. This initiative forms part of a broader strategy by the agency to expand its oversight into various financial sectors, including consumer reporting, debt collection, student loan servicing, international money transfers, and automobile financing. HSBC set to debut crypto custody for institutions. HSBC is gearing up to launch a digital asset custody service for institutional clients set to debut in 2024. The service is a collaboration with Ripple-owned Metaco and aims to complement the bank's existing digital asset platform, HSBC Orion, which tokenizes gold. The bank is building on its experience with distributed ledger technology following the trend set by other financial institutions such as JP Morgan and Citigroup. Stablecoin regulation in focus for European Banking Authority. The European Banking Authority, EBA, has proposed new guidelines for stablecoin issuers, setting minimum capital and liquidity requirements to enhance market stability. These proposed regulations are in the public consultation phase until January 2024, after which, if approved, they will be implemented starting in June 2024. Going through a public consultation right now, so that's a whole thing right there. Illuvium to launch on Epic Games Store this month. What? Illuvium, the cutting-edge Web3 game, is set to launch on the Epic Games Store on November 28, 2023. Built using Unreal Engine 5 on the Immutable X network, the game offers a next-level RPG chain gaming experience. The game's presence on Epic Games Store means exposure to over 180 million users with a seamless auto-update feature for the latest gameplay experience. Wow, that's going to be interesting. That's huge for Web3 gaming because Illuvium is, it's always been meant to be a big game. Hi, Abdulaziz Sabri 1-2. Nice to have you with us. That's crazy. BRICS surges ahead with 37% share in global transactions. Trade among BRICS countries increased significantly with deals worth $422 million in the last 5 years. The collective GDP of the bloc has surpassed the G7, indicating a shift in global economic power. That's mostly towards China, and that's going to switch away soon. So I wouldn't take that too much to heart. Near Polygon, forge a path for ZKWASM innovation. Can you say that? ZKWASM? Near and Polygon partner to integrate zero-knowledge proofs with WebAssembly, WASM, for enhanced blockchain development. The collaboration introduces ZKWASM to simplify the ZK WebAssembly. Interesting. Zero-knowledge WebAssembly. the validation process for Near's Layer 1 validators and allow developers to code in languages beyond Solidity. An interoperability layer is being developed to connect WASM chains on Near with Polygon CDK chains, promoting liquidity and composability with Ethereum. Huh. This is actually huge. It doesn't sound like it at first, but it's amazing. Um, I'm not sure how much bridging networks amplifying liquidity. Diving deeper, this alliance between Near and Polygon is not merely a technological endeavor, but a strategic one. An interoperability layer is currently under construction, poised to interlink WASM chains on Near with those deployed via Polygon CDK. That's amazing. I actually work on some things with Polygon SDK, so like for me that means a lot. For you, it might not mean as much if you're not a developer or you're not building projects. Hi, with the Ho Bernard 1980A. Nice to have you with us. Yeah, thank you too for being here. BIS chief urges central banks to spearhead digital currency innovation. That's interesting. Augustin Carstens of the BIS emphasizes the need for central banks to lead innovation in the development of central bank digital currencies to maintain financial stability. I mean, stability is not the reason I would look for CBDCs. Not initially. It would be for speed of transaction would be the main reason I would look at that. Potential more economic movement in a year. The BIS offers support through its Innovation Hub and Cyber Resilience Center, aiding in the creation of secure and adaptable CBDC infrastructure across global financial systems. It's the Bank for International Settlements, and CBDC is central bank digital currency. If you're not familiar with these acronyms, I feel like I never know if there are people that are completely new to the space that are jumping in for the first time, or if you guys are all like OGs or whatever you want to call it, depending on your focus. Onafric partnership expands Ripple's influence in Africa. Onafric, probably. Ripple's collaboration with Onafric and the expansion of remittance capabilities in Africa. The partnership aims to establish 3 new blockchain-based payment corridors. Ripple has experienced a surge in the price of its digital asset XRP. So Ripple has joined forces with payments fintech Onafric to enhance remittance services in Africa and extend its reach to various Gulf nations, the UK, and Australia. The partnership aims to establish 3 new blockchain-based payment corridors, facilitating seamless transactions between Onafric users in Africa, customers of PayAngel in the UK, PYYPL in the Gulf Cooperation Council, and Zazi Transfer in Australia. Ripple's collaboration with Onafric marks a significant step in the company's efforts to bolster its remittance capabilities in the African market. Onafric, a prominent payment player in Africa, serves approximately 400 million mobile wallets. This partnership not only enhances the convenience of cross-border payments for users, but also extends Ripple's coverage to encompass 90% of foreign exchange markets. Wow. So most countries in the world, you can now trade XRP and use Ripple one way or another. That's crazy. FCA's firm hand in shaping stablecoin regulation. Hi, Binance user F2407. Nice to have you with us. FCA in the United Kingdom is set to uphold its stringent approach to cryptocurrency regulation. FCA's proposed stablecoin regulatory framework will necessitate that prospective stablecoin issuers in the UK that they do what? Okay. The FCA's commitment to maintaining rigorous standards in cryptocurrency regulation. We knew that. So I think they're forcing them to let's see. They're going to make sure that everybody that signs in has to follow certain things. All right. Oops. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. Near Foundation to bolster Web3 development with two new tools. The Near Foundation has launched two new tools for Web3 developers, a collaboration with Polygon Labs for a zero-knowledge prover, ZKWASM, and the Near Data Availability Layer to aid Ethereum rollup developers. These initiatives aim to enhance interoperability between the Near protocol, Ethereum, and other Web3 ecosystems, while also providing cost-effective solutions for data availability. By offering reliable, secure, and efficient development resources, the Near Foundation reinforces its commitments to advancing the Web3 technology landscape. This is the second time today we talk about Near, and it's because of the collaboration with Polygon Labs, and then there's the Near Data Availability Layer to aid Ethereum rollup developers. So Near is doing a lot right now. I'm actually going to have to keep track of that. CFTC chair advocates for greater congressional role in crypto regulation. That makes total sense. Hello, Binance user D026E. If you say hello to me, I'm going to call you out. Go ahead. Do it. It's fine. It's part of the thing I enjoy in this show. I like saying hello to people. CFTC chair Rostin Benem. Hi, Yulia Mig. Reported that almost half of the commission's enforcement actions in fiscal year 2023 were related to digital asset commodities, signaling a need for Congress to grant broader regulatory authority. Benem emphasized the established presence of the crypto market and the criticality of oversight, as the majority of cases arose from public tips on market fraud and manipulation. Legislative efforts to define the CFTC's role in digital asset regulation continue amidst high-profile enforcement cases and debates over cryptocurrency classification and oversight responsibility. Interesting. SEC Chair Gary Gensler. I changed his last name because I was trying to read Warren's at the same time. Gary Gensler warns of widespread crypto scams amid FTX fallout. SEC Chair Gary Gensler warns of extensive fraud in the cryptocurrency sector, citing numerous bad actors beyond just high-profile cases. Following the guilty verdict of FTX's CEO, the SEC is ramping up legal actions against crypto entities and has doubled its crypto assets cyber unit. Gensler questions the utility of thousands of crypto tokens and reiterates the need for crypto firms to comply with traditional financial regulations. There are a lot of tokens out there with no actual use case right now. That's true. Former New York Stock Exchange president's firm in the running to acquire bankrupt crypto exchange FTX. Bullish Global, led by ex-New York Stock Exchange president Tom Farley, is a top contender in the bid to acquire FTX. Figure Technologies and Proof Group are also key bidders, emerging from an initial interest group of over 70 parties. FTX's August proposal offered creditors a stake in the exchange's revival, but did not compensate FTT token holders. So there's an intense competition for it. It's interesting. The value proposition of FTX's customer base, estimated at 9 million, is a hot topic. The challenge for the buyer lies in ascertaining the uniqueness of these customers while maintaining confidentiality, a delicate balance that underscores the complexities of the deal. There are a few other things that are important, like reputation and whatnot. And also, are they going to keep the name or change it? That's another thing to think about. The U.S. House's spending bill becomes a barrier for SEC's Gary Gensler in tackling crypto. A provision was introduced Wednesday to the U.S. House of Representatives spending bill that would strip financing from SEC enforcement proceedings against crypto firms. On Wednesday, Majority Whip Tom Emmer, Republican from Minnesota, one of the sector's closest advocates on Capitol Hill, criticized SEC Chair Gary Gensler for trying to steer the crypto industry with enforcement actions rather than legislation. The Majority Whip said, "My amendment prohibits the SEC from using funds for enforcement activities related to digital asset transactions until Congress passes legislation. This will keep Chair Gensler, who has proven himself to be ineffective and incompetent, in check." And I saw him post that on X yesterday, and as soon as he posted it, Fire Gary Gensler was trending on Twitter, on X. Still not used to saying X every time. Hi, Binance user DE. Sorry, I'm missing. Let me go up a little bit. Hi, Ajith user FB04C, Brahim07, Binance user DE44D, Binance user F934A. Nice to have you guys with us. Ritual secures $25 million Series A funding to propel decentralized AI adoption in crypto. Ritual has emerged from stealth mode with a resounding announcement of a $25 million Series A financing round led by Archetype. By introducing AI models into the crypto landscape from base layer infrastructure to applications, new use cases can be explored. I got distracted, sorry. Hard not to, though. By introducing AI models into the crypto landscape from base layer infrastructure to applications, new use cases can be explored. The order emphasizes the acceleration of privacy-preserving techniques in AI development. Ritual is a decentralized artificial intelligence network. Has emerged from stealth mode with a resounding announcement of a 25 million Series A financing round led by Archetype. That's huge. That's quite a lot of money. Maybe not as much in AI as it would be in crypto, because I'm not sure how efficient they use their funds in AI. This is all the research and development that needs to be done. Liminal selected by India's CBI to manage seized digital assets. India's CBI partners with Liminal to safeguard seized cryptocurrencies amid scams. Liminal raises $4.7 million to secure digital assets for law enforcement. Partnership enhances security and regulation of India's digital asset ecosystem. Interesting. That's a good market to have. Working directly with the government sometimes is pretty good. Standard Chartered and SBI's $100 million crypto venture in UAE. I'm not saying it's always good. I'm saying it's good for business. SC Ventures SBI invest $100 million in UAE crypto for DeFi metaverse. SC Ventures SBI lead crypto charge, marking finance's shift. Bitcoin's 120% year-to-date gain aligns with SC Ventures SBI's crypto move. SC Ventures and SBI Holdings have joined forces to establish a $100 million cryptocurrency investment vehicle based in the UAE. In a bid to capitalize on the resurgence of interest in the crypto space, SC Ventures, the investment arm of Standard Chartered Bank, and SBI Holdings, a prominent Japanese financial conglomerate, have announced a strategic partnership. Interesting. $100 million. That's quite a lot. Like I said before, especially in crypto, you can do a lot with $100 million. Standard Chartered and SBI's, let's see, we already talked about that. I didn't even know there were Shiba Inu boxes on Binance. I should jump in and check out the box thing someday with my own account. Just check it out. Andrew Griffith advocates London's crypto AI growth. London is advancing as a key player in the crypto and AI industries under UK leadership. The city is leveraging its robust regulatory reputation to attract emerging tech sectors. UK authorities are enhancing regulatory frameworks to include crypto assets and AI. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Bitcoin mining giant Marathon achieves record-breaking quarter. We talked about Marathon yesterday a little bit. There was a study that said it was overvalued. Marathon's Q3 revenue soars by 670%. Hash rate and Bitcoin production surge. Strategic debt reduction fuels growth. Yeah, you want to get rid of that debt when you can. That's why the debt was there in the first place, was to get as many miners as possible so you could make as much money as possible in that time frame where it's worth it. Australian crypto exchange CoinSpot's $2.4 million crypto hack exposed. Oh no, another one. Crypto exchanges must prioritize hot wallet security to protect user funds. hacker tactics evolve to complicate investigations in crypto thefts. Industry-wide collaboration is crucial to address emerging threats in crypto security. The $2.4 million were stolen. Blockchain security firm Certic suggests that the compromise of a private key on at least one of CoinSpot's hot wallets is the likely cause of the incident. Zach XBT, a blockchain investigator, brought attention to the breach through a Telegram post in November revealing 2 transactions leading to the alleged hacker's wallet. Certic later confirmed a probable private key compromise on a CoinSpot hot wallet. The exploited hot wallet, containing 1,262 Ether valued at $2.4 million, saw funds transferred to the hacker's wallet. Well, once they're transferred to the hacker's wallet and we know where they are, trace them, right? Theoretically. JPX executives arrested in Taiwan for alleged fraud after investigations. 2 key figures behind cryptocurrency exchange JPX were detained in Taiwan on fraud suspicions. Cheng Tongqing and Shi Yu were arrested after investigations at locations tied to JPX's Taiwan operations. Prosecutors allege the suspects violated local banking and anti-money laundering laws. So Hong Kong, Taiwan, and China are arresting JPX guys. I've never seen everybody around the Taiwan Strait agreeing on something like they have with arresting JPX people. That's crazy. So let's see here. Got a bunch of people that jumped in again. Hi, Rush Kumar 796, Radim user B28F9, and Mishak 73. Nice to have you with us. Spot BTC ETF approval by the SEC to begin the first window on November 9th. As it stands, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission could approve all 12 spot Bitcoin ETF applications in 8 days. According to Bloomberg, ETF analysts James Seyffart and Eric Balchunas, the SEC has a window from November 9th to November 17th to approve all 12 spot Bitcoin ETF filings, including Grayscale's conversion of its GBTC Trust product. While the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF is far from certain, 2 crypto market analysts, Seyffart and Balchunas, expect a 90% likelihood of approval by January 10th next year. Interesting. So we expect a lot in Bitcoin ETFs. Coinbase CLO Gruel critiques SEC crypto stance. The SEC is not dropping its lawsuit against Binance, claiming crypto can be classified as securities. Paul Gruel of Coinbase publicly challenges the SEC's approach to cryptocurrency regulation. The issue stems from Binance's 2017 ICO for BNB tokens and the launch of Binance.com and Binance.us. Interesting. They see BNB as a... That's interesting. Yuga Labs acknowledges UVA lighting as a source of eye problems at Ape Fest. Yeah, we read a lot about the eye problems. Ape Fest, hosted by Yuga Labs, faced unexpected health issues among attendees due to the use of special UVA lighting. The incident has sparked discussions on safety in tech events and prompted Yuga Labs to investigate and address the concerns. So they figured out what it was, is ultraviolet A emitting lights that were linked to the series of health complaints. I'm glad they figured it out. Ubisoft partners with Immutable for a new blockchain gaming experience. What? We just saw a game that's built on Immutable. Illuvium get on to one other gaming platforms. Let's see what's up with Ubisoft. Ubisoft collaborates with Immutable to create a new Web3 gaming experience, blending mainstream gaming with blockchain technology. This partnership aims to redefine digital ownership in games, building on Ubisoft's growing involvement in blockchain and NFT gaming. Something I'm going to have to share with some friends of mine. ARK Invest and 21 Shares launched new digital asset ETFs amidst crypto growth. ARK Invest and 21 Shares have announced a series of digital asset ETFs with a focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum futures. The new ETFs will be listed on the Central Bank of England, CBOE. That doesn't sound right. On the CBOE. Let me check to make sure I'm saying this right. That doesn't sound right. signaling a move to integrate digital assets into mainstream investment portfolios. These ETFs will not hold direct investments in Bitcoin or digital assets, but will offer exposure through futures contracts and blockchain company equities. Because these are a little bit different. They're still ETFs, but they're not exactly spot Bitcoin ETFs or what we're looking at in the US. So ARK Invest, steered by visionary Cathie Wood in collaboration with 21 Shares, has revealed the initiation of a new series of digital asset ETFs. Yeah, this looks like this is happening in the UK. So it could be the Central Bank of England, CBOE, or the Central. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm just going to look this up real quick because. So yes, the Chicago Board Options Exchange. There we go. I was like, I know I've seen it somewhere. I've been to Chicago. That's why. So yeah, it's the Chicago Board Options Exchange. It's like, this doesn't sound. It's not the Central Bank of England. It's the Chicago Exchange. Hey, I'm just tired, I guess. I was like, that's not how they usually write that, anyways. Oh, all right. So that's the news for today. Let's say hi to everybody here real quick. Let's see who joined since last time. I said hi to Raj Kumar 796, but I'll say hi again. Hi, Radom user B28F9, Mishak 73. Nice to have you with us. Hi, and hi, Binance user 04E97. You called me brother. I have a brother, so, but I don't know if he's online right now. He'd usually be at work, and I don't think he uses Binance.com. So maybe you're a brother from another mother, like we like to say sometimes. Well, nice to have you with us. Regardless, hi everybody. So that's the news for today. If you guys want to keep track of other news, you can follow Cryptopolitan on Twitter. We tend to release a lot there, and you can check out cryptopolitan.com to read articles and get a little bit more in depth. We also have like price predictions, for example. I go in here, click on price predictions. You can go down and look at like the price, 24-hour percent change, market cap, price prediction. You can just click on. Let's take one at random. Let's look at AVAX. It's at $8.84 on here. So let's see. Avalanche price prediction 2023 up to $16.26. Price prediction 2026 $52.65. For those of you that like to trade, that could be fun to look at. Just for the like mental gymnastics that it takes to try to get a price prediction and see kind of how some people think about it. Then there are lots of videos of traders that talk about their price predictions on YouTube. You can check that out as well. It's kind of like, there's a whole learn section on Cryptopolitan as well that you can take a look at. Crypto 101, crypto wallets, crypto investing, crypto mining. There's regulation, research, scams, technology. And then there's actually, if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's this economy section that's currently hidden that you can't find unless you do cryptopolitan.com/economy, where we have some articles about different. Right now, it's just BRICS countries, and if you check these, you'll notice I'm the author of these articles. So check that out if you get a chance. If you're interested in India, Brazil, or Russia's regulations and how they're linked to their history of economics and centralization, decentralization of their economic systems. So that's kind of what I do there. And then in the news there, you can, if you want to look only at Bitcoin news, Dogecoin news, etc., you can do that and click here and go through. So this is quite a nice website, I would say. And you can also go here and just check to see like how much this is for this, and go through and check different options. Yeah. Okay, that just closed my screen. That's weird. That's fine though. That's the end of the show, anyways. Have a great Thursday. Tomorrow we have a guest. I actually don't know who it is yet. I will find out at the last minute, I suppose. But yeah, so Friday we have a guest speaker. Definitely jump in for that. There should be an hour of guests interaction, and then we'll have the news. And then, if I can, because I'm moving this weekend, if I can pull it off, I will do the Republican debate that happened last night. We'll cover that from a crypto perspective, from a technology and AI perspective. Like, if there's anything they talk about that pertains to that, we'll talk about that. Also, the economics in general, because I'm sure they're going to talk about the trade war with China and bring up some geopolitical things that indirectly affect the economy. Because if there are wars and instability, then the economy doesn't do as well in general. Global markets suffer, and if global markets suffer and people don't have jobs, they don't necessarily mess around as much with crypto. Or if fiat currencies are too inflationary because of certain world events, they may turn towards crypto more. So that's something we'll look at. I'm not sure when I'm doing that yet. I will definitely try to post that a day ahead. But first, I need to know for sure I have stable internet to go through like an hour of debate on that, maybe more. All right, have a great Thursday. See you guys tomorrow. I'll set up the show for tomorrow as soon as I have the name of the guests, so you guys know. All right, bye for now.